Sums, honey sugar like some plum plums, yeah. Supernova cars, never be a star. I don't play guitar. Alley bubble cart, full of the vanity, breaking apart. Full of myself and they calling me Bart. Don't know my place, so I'm running on Mars. Let the cool kids smoke with us. Smoke it up, take the song with us. Step too long and return to dust. Step too long, you return to dust. Let the cool kids smoke with us. Soak it up, take the song with us. Step too long and return to dust. Step too long, you return to dust.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last so years. I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 and won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Cameron Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's the Cobra in at point guard. And the Nets, Richard, are trying to build a legacy where they're recognized as one of the league's true glamour franchises.
And they've got the star power, and they've got the market. You got an ownership that is willing to pay for it. They will do everything, but ultimately, it's going to be the players and how they perform on the court that will dictate how this success is viewed.
The infrastructure is there. Now can they get the players to fill the role? Here's the Cobra. There's a good screen. And it's Brown missing. And Thomas. Goes to Dinwiddie. Williams with the block. Here's Tatum. He dishes it to Brown. To the left side wing. A nice shot by the Cobra. The Cobra's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Celtics. Pass to Johnson, and stolen by Tatum. So the Celtics call timeout, their first. little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Here's Finney Smith. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Claxton the pass to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet move. No good that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Rips down the breakaway slam.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Here now is Dinwiddie. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Thomas kicks to Finney Smith. Over to the wing. Here's Dinwiddie. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
This is it to the Cobra. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Still without a basket in the game. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
The Cobra passes to Tatum. And the Celtics another 3.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Thomas. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The Cobra passes to Horford. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 13. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Shot clock at 3. Puts one up from 19. Misses off the right eye.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Timeout called, the Nets. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Thomas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And here's Brown outside. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Thomas a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Brown wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. Nets trail by 16. The pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie up top. They set the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
Yeah, good job to take him right at the knee.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Celtics leading by 14. Here's the Cobra, and there's the drive. And he makes good on the layup. The Cobra's got 7 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Thomas against Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 20-5 run. The 3 from Tatum. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Well, you talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Over in the corner, Brown. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Nets trail by 12. Outside Thomas. Tatum down low. Johnson on him. The Cobra. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Thomas. Dinwiddie a screen on Brown. Top of the key. And too long on the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Rebound by Williams.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
The Cobra passes to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Pass to the Cobra. From 20 feet out, just 4 to shoot. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 12. Thomas passes to Claxton. Tatum against Dinwiddie. Johnson wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Tatum passes to the Cobra. Outside, Horford. Williams kicks to Tatum. To end the drought. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Brogdon, he's checked in for Boston. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Nets. Curry comes in for Thomas. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's covered closely.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
So for Brooklyn now, They've got Simmons. Thomas is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward position.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge.
And again, it's the Nets missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
That one from long range. The Cobras got 10.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Now here's Dinwiddie. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Oh, my goodness. What a play. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's the Cobra. 12 points for him. No coverage, that's it. He's got 15.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. One of your trademarks, Richard, was athleticism. From the days that we first saw you at Arizona, and we're seeing teams really place right now a premium in today's NBA on that athleticism factor.
Yes, when you talk about positionless basketball, then you typically go to the guys that can do it all, and those are the wing players. They can guard smalls, they can guard bigs, they can do a little bit of everything, and that's why teams are looking for them.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Thomas surveying the D. Simmons a screen on Brown. Here's Thomas. That one off the back iron and out.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Looking to end the run. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Lets the three fly, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Back to Dinwiddie. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Here's the Cobra. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fires from deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Johnson outside. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Took him no time at all on that one. 26 points for the Cobra.
The defense a step slow.
You can see the result.
Outside Thomas. Shoots over Brown. Misses off the left iron.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's his first foul. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Left side, Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch.
And the foul called on the Cobra. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn making some changes. Joe Harris is checked in for Thomas. And Curry subbed in for Dinwiddie. Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Boston shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
O'Neal's checked in for Brooklyn.
Undrafted coming out of college in 2013, Seth Curry only played 48 games in his first 3 seasons, spending most of the time destroying the G League.
Outside Tatum. Horford the pass to the Cobra. Back to Horford. Pass to the Cobra. 6 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford, no luck.
And when you look at what he's doing now, it's hard to believe that Seth was ever kept off an NBA roster.
He's made quite the career for himself as one of the league's great three-point shooters and just an efficient scorer from all 3 levels.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. Boston making some changes. Williams comes in for Williams, and Smart subbed in for Brown.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Curry. Harris outside. Back to Curry. Fader on the way. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Boston the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. O'Neal kicks to Harris. Finney Smith passes to Harris. O'Neal from long range. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Curry. Pass to the Cobra. Tatum against Harris. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 10 points in the game.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Tatum with another miss.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
The pass to O'Neal. Curry outside. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to the Cobra. Here he goes, and he uses the glass on the layup. 33 points for the Cobra.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Curry kicks to O'Neal. Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's the screen. Williams gets the bucket.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Horford against Simmons. Pass to Harris. Lets it go from deep. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 6. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Here's the Cobra. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The Cobra's got 35 in the game.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Curry. Out to Harris. A 3-ball. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Count that bucket. And that's now 37 points for the Cobra.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Cobra passes to Tatum. 1:06 left now here in the second. There's the dish to Smart. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Tatum's shot is off.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's show. Kicking things off, let's see some of the names on the injury list around the league.
Mikal Bridges is a big loss for them. Not the flashy dude, but he's still the ultimate 3 and D guy who keeps teams honest.
No doubt, it affects his team at both ends. Switching focus now, a tremendous showing in the first half for the Boston Celtics.
Their work on the glass is one reason they've been in control of this game, playing bully ball. Right, Ernie?
Why would you ask me? I'm not a bully.
Yes, you are.
Ask Shaq. He's the bully.
No, you're the bully around here.
Whatever.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's the Cobra in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Celtics on D. Dinwiddie outside. Shot clock at 6.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here's the Cobra. Good on the three-point shot. The Cobra's got 40 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the 3-ball is good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. On the wing, Johnson. The tray. Rebound, Boston. Tatum's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the Cobra. Williams trying to break free. And again, Boston with the triple.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Dinwiddie outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Dinwiddie's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's the Cobra. 43 points in the game. Down low. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Driving inside. And Dinwiddie over to help. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offline from the top of the key.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Inside. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Tatum. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And he lays it straight in. He's got 13.
This guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
The Nets working the ball around now. Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Claxton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Dinwiddie over to help. Brown outside. Traps in the tray. Brown's got 6.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on...
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Seth Curry, shooting 1.
Free throw good by Curry. Here's the Cobra. He has 45 points. He kicks to Tatum. Here's the Cobra. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Dinwiddie with it. He's got 13. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The Cobra passes to Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off from 3-point range. It's tipped. And so it's Boston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We come back right after this. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Mills. Sharp out there with Joe Harris. And it's Watanabe in at the 4-man position. Here's Smart. Rebound by Sumner. Nets shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Passes to Sharp. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the 2.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
It's the Nets now. Poked away. Here's the Cobra. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And that puts him right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
And the pass to Sharp. Back to Mills. 6 to shoot. Pass to Watanabe. Connects from three-point range. Watanabe's got his first 3 points of the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line,
and that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's Mills with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Sumner. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Passes it to Watanabe. To the inside. It's tipped. Here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Here's the Cobra. Right wing. Here's Hauser. And the 3 off target. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And some changes here for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Mike Muscala. One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Trying to get open as Johnson. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the Cobra.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Here's the Cobra. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons. First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. To the paint. It's tipped. The kick out to Tatum. There's the pass to the Cobra. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. And now our New Balance player of the game, the Cobra.
Through the night and then I'm sleeping through the day. I do what I want because I'm young and cause I'm paid. I get to the money either or and either way, yeah. She spent a whole check on a good time. She might broke my heart and turn into the bad guy. Party while these always villainize me. How we in the and singing lullabies. I can never lose and I can never. I'ma live forever, I can never. I put it in a sound so I'm immortalized. Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Anything to feel again. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah. 21, I made 100 racks by 21, yeah. I never run, you ain't the only one in the city with a, yeah. If you playin' with my money, I'ma go bananas like a monkey. She spent a whole check on a good time. She might broke my heart and turn into the bad guy. Party while these always villainize me. How we in the and singing lullabies. I can never lose and I can never. I'ma live forever, I can never. I put it in a sound so I'm immortalized. Why can't I feel anything? Quit, but I might start again. Anything to feel again. Back in the where I feel real again, yeah.